Okay, so hi, this is my very first book talk slash booktube video. So I am not actually I guess legally a adult, so I tend to read like kid, well, like YA romance novels. So yeah, so I have some rankings here for books I've read that were also recommended to me, and I'm gonna recommend it to you. So to start off, I have the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, and I'm gonna separately rank each book from a series or a trilogy or anything like that. So for this book, okay, so based on the characters and the plot, it's kind of mid, because I feel like Belly's really self-absorbed, and I'm just gonna let it be like that. Just let it lay there, because, she just, everything's, about her, and she just, doesn't realize that other people are hurting. So, yeah, we're gonna just do that. It's Not Summer Without You. This is the second book. I would recommend this one. I really want to put it in mid. The whole trilogy is kind of mid. I don't really know what I should do. I guess we're gonna put it in. Okay, we're gonna put it in mid. Now, We'll Always Have Summer. This one I would recommend. This one's the best. But the thing is, you have to read the first book to read the last book. So that's, so basically the whole thing's kind of mid. Now we have the Powerless trilogy. This was really good. I would recommend basically the whole trilogy for amazing, but we're gonna put it at would recommend. There were a lot of plot holes, I would say. I don't know. It was just I had questions, and they were kind of answered, but then I had even more after reading the last book. But then we have Reckless. Everybody said that Reckless destroyed them. For me, I found it better than Powerless. I really liked it, but the plot was kind of repetitive. It was just repeating. So I'm gonna put it would recommend. Next we have Fearless. This one just came out and I finished it not too long ago. I loved it. And I still have a lot of questions. I have a couple theories, but in case you haven't read it, I'm not gonna spoil it. So I'm gonna say amazing, you need to read it, but of course you need to read the first two books. Otherwise nothing will make sense. Then we have Better Than the Movies. I read this as a library book. It was really good. I personally liked it. It didn't have a boring plot. We're gonna just say mid. It's a classic, never go wrong with it. And then Nothing Like the Movies. The whole time I feel like Wes was just chasing her. I don't know. It was very kind of boring, so I'm gonna put it at boring plot. It was still good, don't get me wrong, but wasn't a huge fan of it. Now, The Summer of Lost Letters, I'm definitely putting it up here. I read that one in 2 days. Could not put it down. I absolutely loved it. Then we have Every Summer After. I didn't know this is not a YA book. Yeah, so I thought it was okay for me to read. I had gotten it on New Year's Eve last year. I think maybe last year, I don't really know. But I had gotten it for free and I was like, oh yeah, this sounds good. So I had read it and I'm like, wait, that doesn't seem like how most normal, like, YA romance books are. But it was like, it just copied the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, and I did do the research. Well, not really research, but The Summer I Turned Pretty actually came out like 2 or 3 years before this book did, or even more years, I don't really remember. But it was kind of just a copy, so not worth the read. Okay, so next is On the Bright Side by Anna Sorrentino or something like that. I don't quite remember her name, but I know it's something like that. So this was actually really good. It wasn't my favorite, but it was good. The plot was actually good because I was trying to be like a doctor. So the one character is disabled. Well, both are basically disabled, but the boy is like really sick, and they're trying to figure out what was wrong with him. And she had just had to transfer from her deaf school because it was closing, so she had to go back to a normal high school for her senior year. Like, dude, that would suck. But yeah, so I'm gonna say would recommend. It was very good. And the last one I have is The Villain Boyfriend by Casey West. My mom got this at a yard sale, and I read it, and I was like, yeah, it's good. It's not boring, but at the same time, it's not my favorite. Like, I stopped reading it when I got like halfway through because it was so boring, and then eventually I sucked it up and just read through it. But the ending was kind of meh. I don't know. It was not my favorite, so I'm gonna put it boring plot. So I hope you guys liked this video. I will probably make some more just on like each book to review it, or like some trilogies. So yeah, I'll see that in the future. I hope you guys liked it. So yeah, bye.